Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of MLB 14 Road to Show with Theo Bonds. This is episode 34, and as you see here, we are getting ready for our spring training games here in this 2015 season. Now, as you know, we played pretty lousy last season. In our 2014 season, we were 78 and 84. We were only four or four and a half games out of the first place position. Of course, the Indians were ahead of us, and there you see we're looking at the prospects there in the AAA, and also we got some major league guys that are competing for the third base position here in the Tigers organization. So there's our pitching rotation there. Hopefully, it'll be a different year this year with Verlander and Scherzer, as they didn't do the best from last season. And we're hoping that things will change and they've gotten better and more focused during the off season here as we get ready for this long season. So there's the lineup there. Of course, I wish they would put Bonds and in the third hole and put Miguel there at 4. But they have a lot of faith, I guess, into Theo I guess in this series and not for that team. So we'll go ahead and get to some fielding here. Now, after the fielding, we'll actually have a presentation of the spotlight video, the Bowman spotlight video of Theo, talking about his what he did during the off season and whatnot. So as you see here, the two of the coach and Theo, they're getting warmed up here, getting ready for this training and give him some instructions here of how to play third base. Didn't play well. He actually did play quite a bit of third base, but if you guys remember, he actually created him as a first baseman, and that was what helped us get to the major leagues. Of course, the Tigers were looking for a third baseman, so we went ahead and moved him to third. I'm thinking about the Simon Unger series when I said third base, but we'll go ahead and we'll see here. Nice double play right there. All started right there for our star player right there, Theo. But yeah, like I said, his numbers last year, his average was 242 at the end of the season, 33 home runs and 76 RBIs. And of course, we want to improve that number. We want to make him a 40-40 guy. Here this upcoming season, or maybe even more. But overall, also too, more importantly, as a team, we're only 4 and a half games from winning the division. So, with that being said, we pretty much had that division if we just could have just played a lot better in a lot of divisional games, especially when it came to the Indians last season. So, as you see here, we're getting towards the end of this training exercise here. But talking to Theo, he is ready, he is amped, and he is all gung-ho about this because he'll actually be able to play a full season. Remember last year he started right after the first month of the season, so he'll actually play a full season this year. We'll have that month that he missed and be able to know exactly what his place is on the team is and what the style of play that they're doing. So, we're going to get ready to get on the field here. Like I said, the first game of this series open up the 2015 season will be in Cleveland, and it's a 3-game set there as we play against the division-leading or I should say AL Central champions, the Cleveland Indians. So, of course, the Indians got a great young team that we're going to be playing against here, like I said, in this upcoming right after this. So we have to get ready for them and see what they can do. So, right now I'm going to just set my trap and let you guys listen in on the announcers here talking to about Theo and what he did during the off season here and getting ready for the 2015 season.
Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here, counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. Theo Bonds is in the glow, having signed only a one-year deal with this organization during the offseason. For whatever reason, the two sides couldn't come to any kind of long-term agreement, so we'll have to go through the contract process again after the year.
Well, you know, you hear a lot about players wanting that security of a long-term contract, but sometimes it is in their best interest to sign a one-year deal. I mean, think about it. You can drive your price tag up even higher if you have a monster year, and a lot of players do just that, and they'll use it as their motivation to play. And it can be a good thing for an organization as well. Typically, one-year deals aren't that expensive, and they give that team a chance to see how this player is going to develop.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next.
Okay, so we're getting ready now for the 2015 season with the ceremony there and the fans getting in, filing in there at Progressive Field here. Got a beautiful day here, and we're getting ready for some Major League Baseball here. So, like I said, we're about 4 or 4.5 games out of first place last year, and of course we want to get a hot start here as soon as possible. Now, we're going to show you guys the batting lineup here. As you see, Bonds batting fourth here. I think this is going to be an important series here because, like I said, these guys were division winners last year, and we had some really tough games against them here at home at their stadium, not to mention at our own stadium. So, 1-2 pitch here, 2 outs, runner at second here, top of the first, and Bonds goes after that one, and he does not pick up that slider at all as it slides right off the plate, and that will end the inning. So there you see he gets his first strikeout of the 2015 campaign. I'm sure that is not what he wanted. So top of the sixth here with a runner at second, and this is a big swing. This one's back, and this one's deep, and that one is gone. Home run, Theo Bonds. That is home run number 1 for him. That's a 2-run shot right there for the Tigers as he trots around here and gets his first home run and his first 2 RBIs of the 2015 season. And we'll see here Bonds getting not much love here in the stadium as the stadium is quiet, and the fans are thinking, man, we got to find a way the pitching staff got to figure out a way to keep this kid quiet. So we'll see the replay here. This one's right in his wheelhouse right there, inside and high, and he takes that one. And yeah, you can kiss that ball goodbye as that one's going deep. So we'll go ahead and get to the end of the game here. 6-2 is the final score. We lose it by 4. There you see Verlander gets his first loss of the year. And Bonds 1 for 4 for the day. A strikeout and a home run with 2 RBIs for him. So now we go ahead and go to game 2 here as we get ready for the game 2 here of this season. and hopefully things will be better in this game. So runners on the corners here, full count, 1 out, and this one gets popped up there. This one's going back, and yep, he knows it's gone. This one's long gone. That's a 3-run shot right there for Bonds. That's his second home run of the year. Already now 2 home runs and 5 RBIs in this series in the first 2 games here. And as you see there, again, if you guys can't hear it, the crowd, it was dead quiet when Bonds was trotting around here. As you see here, he puts up a nice score right there. He gets 64 points, or excuse me, not 64, 46 points for that swing. He should have got 64 points for that swing, as that one goes deep and almost goes up to the triple decker up there. But there it goes in there. So a souvenir for him, for a fan out there for Cleveland. So there you see a nice play right there defensively right there. He gets 8 points for that. And Bonds right there ends the inning. As you see at the end of the 4th, the Indians are leading 7-3 there in the ball games. And that's the final score actually. Tigers lose by 4 here. As you see, Bonds 1 for 4 for the day. A home run and 3 RBIs for him in this game. So go ahead and go to game 3 here. And game 3, as you see, we're 0-2. We have to win this one to stop the losing streak. Do not want to go lose this first series of the season at all. So you see 0-2 at this point in the ball game here. And I believe we're deep in, we're top of the 7th here. 0-2 pitch, 1 out, and Bonds slaps this one and gets past the infield right there. And that will be his only base hit of the day right here, as he gets there safely and gets 5 points for that at bat. So we'll have to see if he gets knocked back in for as a RBI and put some runs here up on the board. So we're still scoreless here. No score for the Tigers, but the Indians are leading by 3. And there you see a slapper right back to the catcher right there, or pitcher right there. And this one is out, and that will be the ball game right there, as he only gets 3 points for that at bat right there. And the Indians celebrate as they sweep the series here, 3-0, as they win the game 3-0 at home here at Progressive Field. So a big win for the Indians here as they continue on their winning ways here and continue on from last season there as they defeat. Look on the Tigers' face there. These guys just look so upset when they lose. It's kind of funny, but at the same time really sad. But there you see Timlin. I believe he will be named player of the game. There you see 9 innings of work for him, 1 walk, and gave up 7 hits, but no runs. As you see, zeros across the board there, and the Indians win it there, 3-0. So Bonds for this series was 3 for 12 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs and 4 strikeouts. And I guess you could say not a bad outing, but talking to him after the game, he was really hoping that he was not going to have a 1 for 4 day. He was kind of wanting a 2 for 4 or 3 for 4 type of day. But there you see, we'll go ahead and we're going to move on to the next series, which is the Twins, who will be coming to town there. We'll have our first series, our weekend series here. They're at home against the Twins. As you see there, we are 3 games out of first place here. Kansas City and Cleveland lead the division right there. And we'll go ahead and look at the progression. Of course, it's kind of too early to see there, but your overall right there, 96 right there. And like I said, we got a weekend series against the Minnesota Twins. 3-game series against them. And of course, we continue on with another 3 games at home there against the Yankees. So Yankees are the Twins are just like us, 3 games out of first place, as they have not gotten a win for the season. So when we come back, one of these 2 teams will get their first win of the year, and we'll see how Theo does in his debut at home, opening day at Tiger Stadium there in Detroit. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and check out other great series here on ESGNet here on the channel. And the links are down below in the description. Also, check out our Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter pages. The links are also down there below and just get the word out about the channel and support the channel, you guys. So as always, keep yourselves healthy, and definitely come on back for another episode of MLB 14 Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. I'll see you guys next time.
We had to wait. It was the